Mike Brookbanks. I'm also associated and linked in with Code at Surrey University. But my background is that, similar to Dave's actually, I've had 25 plus years working in technology companies within financial services. But the focus of what I'm interested in is very much looking at the socio-economic aspects of some of this digital technology. So, and blockchain as an example. And as we've heard today, it's going to have a disruptive impact on many communities. It's cross-industry. The third point I think we've heard a bit about today, but fundamentally the financial services and technology companies that are actually driving blockchain do not really have a history of responsible innovation. They don't come from a background of looking at how the technology could be used in the best way, in a socio-economic way. It's all really for profit and how they can do it for profit. So, going back to the next point, the socio-economic, cultural aspects, governance, risk models are all new. There is there's very limited academic work in this whole area of digital technologies, technology governance, and responsible innovation. We've heard about the next one. It combines many technologies. I think the final point is the key one. It's the combination of these features that actually can be powerful. The combination of the distributed nature, the security, the ability to prevent tampering in a measure, and trust, as we've heard today, is quite key. When I come on to trust, this is a model that I've developed. If you have the consumer, the user, whether it's financial services or anyone who's using this type of digital technology, I think it's covered up, there's a supplier there, but fundamentally people are using online and digital services. And the issue is, with this technology change and blockchain as a technology, it's changing the whole model of trust, risk, whether that's operational or reputational, as we heard again through the keynote speaker. From my perspective, I think that governance and responsible innovation needs to be brought in to manage the development of some of these technologies. I created an architecture, a business architecture, because it was titled Business Architecture, but we'll move on from that. This is another architecture. There are many architectures out there. This is the Hyperledger version of a technical architecture. But I think the key point I have, and the thing that I'm interested in again, is that it delivers a number of outcomes, key outcomes. It will provide a single version of the truth. It is resilient. There is reliability, and the consensus mechanism means that data can be trusted between all the users. There is transparency in reporting. So it gives the possibility of real-time reporting. Many financial services or cross-industry transactions, reporting takes days or hours. This technology gives the potential for real state, current state, visualization, aggregation and integration of data. And I've just put together a chart which some of the scenarios we've heard about today on how DLT and blockchain can be used for good. So financial inclusion. We spoke about financial inclusion, something we've heard about today. But there's something I was looking at yesterday, Bitland. So there's now a land registry on blockchain that allows people, therefore, to have bank accounts in or the global south. Goods provenance is clearly a key area, looking at where food and wine and diamonds, or as somebody suggested, some exotic materials like uranium could be used. It's also a potential solution for integrated care with decentralized record. But again, it's improved regulation and reporting. So that, to me, this technology has many opportunities. What is key is you take a top-down approach. You don't look at the technology and say, this is all wonderful. I heard the story of a fintech. I know the example of a fintech company who went through one of the accelerator programs. And this person got funding. All he had was a set of PowerPoint slides. He had no technology whatsoever, but he got funding last year for his product.
That's the kids of today, mate. You're so old-fashioned.
I know.
You've got to have a product, and you've got to work, all that sort of stuff.
It's not that fun now.
So I'm fundamentally a technologist that's turned into a cynic, and really want to start looking at how this technology could be used for good.